Alright, let's talk about peeking in Valorant. And peeking in Valorant is one of those things that you just have to learn how to do. You will not win games if you don't learn how to properly peek and learn how to properly engage the enemy so you have the advantage. And I'm not going to go into detail on things like peeker's advantage and angle advantage and stuff like that. There's a bunch of videos by other YouTubers out there about that explain it very well, so I'm not going to reiterate what they've already said. It goes for almost every single game. If you've played most FPS games, peeker's advantage and angle advantage is just part of FPS games. But more in the line of Valorant, something that is extremely important when peeking is not blind peeking. Now, you can peek to get information. There's multiple types of peeking. You can peek to get information, and you can peek to get a kill. And when you're peeking to get information, you should be jiggle peeking, holding tight angles, and just going very slow at a time. You don't want to peek too much at once, but just going very slowly around the corner, and or jiggle peeking around the corner to get quick, fast information on small areas.
That was the most casual
and then
I've ever seen.
Once you have the information that you need, if there is an enemy there that you know either from jiggle peeking or from a call out or you hear them, you then need to know how to peek to actually get the kill. Because if you just casually walk around a corner and try to spray somebody down, 9 times out of 10 you are going to die. And that is why I love agents like Reyna, Phoenix, and Breach. Because Omen as well, I love Omen. They all have flashes. They have a way to peek an angle where you know that there is an enemy and automatically have an advantage in that gunfight. So if you're looking on the screen right now, you see me kill that Omen up there. Now I had flashed to my left, but the radius of the flash is so big that because he was looking in the general direction, it flashed him as well, so he had no idea that I was below him. And when you are pushing, for instance, you see me a lot in this game, peeking out of Garage for the 5-man stack that I play with. I'm always the one who plays Garage. Sometimes I'll have somebody else, kind of play the Garage window with me just to help me out, but I am our entry fragger. So I play right at the edge of Garage because it is a great choke point for if the enemy wants to push either C or B. They need to take control of Garage, and it gives me full access to mid window, garden, and all of mid. It allows for great flanks on all 3 sites, so it's just one of the most important chokeholds of the map. And I purposefully play Phoenix there because I can very easily just stand on the side of the wall. If I think that somebody is out there, I can do a quick flash peek. If nobody's out there, run away. If I flash and see 3 people out there, try to maybe tag them up, get a kill. But you don't want to stay out there too long, because even if they are flashed, if you're engaging multiple targets at once, you are most likely going to die. And unless you just get really lucky and they're all standing right on top of each other and you can spray them all down at once, you want to peek out, stay calm, try to get 1, maybe 2 kills while they are flashed, and then run back into Garage. Right? You want to play your life in Valorant, and you never want to peek into your own death. Sometimes it is good to wide peek out of an angle to catch an enemy off guard if you know that they are holding the angle that you are at. Wide peeking can be really smart because, especially if they're playing an op, it forces them to have to flick. And if you are at least semi good at counter strafing, then you can lock onto target really quickly when you wide peek. So if you are playing an agent that doesn't have a flash, if you're playing, say, a Sage, a Cypher, or a Raze, or somebody like that, you want to either hold angles, jiggle peek, or wide peek. And if you have the ability and you're playing with people that you know well, if you can have somebody like a Phoenix or an Omen play near you and have them flash and you both peek, you're almost guaranteeing a kill right there. If you have the enemy flash and you have two people peek it at the same time, the chances that one of the two of you doesn't kill them, unless they run behind cover really quick before you get fully peeked out, then that's almost always a guaranteed kill. Now, if you end up peeking out of a corner, flashing,
I have no idea,
and you notice that nobody is there. Let's say you're flashing just to make a quick check, see if anybody's around the corner. You flash, you push in, and you see that nobody's there. Usually, especially on offense, you want to take that ground. I'll use Garage again as an example. If I am playing Garage, I flash out, I peek, I see that nobody's there, but I see some footsteps on A. I don't want to sit in Garage. You want to push through mid, either push through mid to get a very quick and easy flank on the other team, assuming that they're not watching the flank, or you want to quickly rotate to where they are, because you never want to hold a spot that they just simply aren't going to push, right? If it looks like their team is pushing A, you flash out a Garage, see that nobody is mid, you don't want to sit in Garage. Yes, your job may be to hold Garage that round, but if they aren't paying any attention to Garage, you don't want to just sit there and let all your teammates die and then you're stuck in a 1v3, having to retake a site. The only time that isn't true is, say you were sitting on C site or you were sitting on the other side of the map and the other team hasn't fully committed to a push into A site. I'm just using this for an example. They haven't fully committed to an A push, so you sit on C, and as long as your teammates aren't dying on A, you sit there and hope that they rotate, assuming that you rotate it. You know, it's a really big mind game in games like CS:GO or Valorant or R6. You know, it's a big mind game. You sit on C. They're going to push A, and as they're pushing A, they're assuming that you guys are going to start rotating onto A. So they're then going to rotate onto C, and if you haven't left C yet, you're going to get some really easy kills and be able to allow your team to rotate onto C before they get that plant down. You know, it's really about playing your life and playing mind games with the other team. And that's what I love about games like this. Yes, it's about gun skill. Yes, it's about, you know, your in-game IQ, but it has a lot to do with playing games with the people you're playing against, doing things that they wouldn't expect, and not being predictable. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this YouTube channel. I've been playing video games for close to 12-ish years now, yeah, something like that. And I've been playing competitive video games for a good 8 years now, so I've got some experience, that's for sure. In any case, take it easy, guys.